Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Comic Book Nerd. And in today's first video, we of course are going to be talking about Masters of the Universe, aka He-Man. We are going to get into spoiler territory here on the channel. So if you have not seen the movie yet and don't want to know anything about the film, then of course you should click away now. However, if you have seen the film, want to know my thoughts on it, then stick around. That is what we are going to be talking about in today's video. But first, if you already new to the channel, you already know what to do. Leave a like, subscribe, turn that bell on, as we do our best to post on this channel every single day. Later today, we will of course have a we will have a Spider-Man brand new day trailer breakdown video. Obviously, the full leaked trailer happened this morning, so we will talk about that here in the next video. So stay tuned, hit the sub button, leave a comment down below. We are on the road to Doomsday, Secret Wars, Marvel, Star Wars, DC, everything in pop culture. So hit the sub button, like I said, leave a comment. Without further ado, let us hop into this Masters of the Universe review, aka He-Man. So, first of all, I will say this. For all the old heads out there that are watching this video, this film was really well done, just like the show, right? Had some homages to the show. Of course, it had some callbacks as well. It had a lot of jokes in there, which I really liked. I enjoyed the film and had an awesome time with it. However, I didn't go into the film with any expectations, and honestly, it worked for me because I just sat down to enjoy the movie itself. With that said, in my opinion, I thought there were a little bit too many jokes throughout the film. I get it, though. It's kind of a reboot of a new universe, right? Masters of the Universe is kind of its own thing with the whole Skull Man, stuff like that. So, I get it. They're trying to connect with the new audience now. It's 2026. And obviously, times are changing. And so, I get it. Jokes aside, it was a really good movie. There was some serious parts in it. But I mostly enjoyed a lot of the film. I enjoyed the story aspect. I thought it was a little bit rushed for some reason, but other than that, I thought that it was a really good film. I just thought there was a lot of action, not a lot of storytelling. I thought we could have gotten more backstory with him being on Earth and stuff like that instead of his universe, but again, nothing too crazy about this film. I enjoyed, like I said, most of the performances by the cast, especially from He-Man's best friend, Camila Mendes. She played Teela in the film. I thought she was probably the star of the movie. I also enjoyed Teela's father, who of course played Heimdall in the Thor movies, and I didn't even realize that Jared Leto was the villain until I looked at the cast. That is how good of a job he did with that character, right? Typically, Jared Leto movies always seem to do bad, but I thought this movie was a really good film, and I'm not too sure what the Rotten Tomatoes score of Masters of the Universe was, but I did like the movie, and ultimately for me as a fan, that's kind of what the studio wants, right? They want the fans to like the movie, not necessarily the critics. So, Masters of the Universe on Rotten Tomatoes, like I was saying, it got a 66% on the tomato meter and then an 87% on the popcorn meter, which is the fans' rating of the movie. So, again, I personally enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. I'd give it a 7 out of 10, so it kind of lines up with the 87% here. But again, it was just a fun time, and that's all it really needed to be. I'm curious to see if Amazon Prime does anything with the film and with the universe. Maybe they do a Masters of the Universe 2, because there's a whole lot that they can set up and kind of just go on deeper into his story. Maybe, like I said, give us a little bit more backstory within the 20 years that he was on Earth or so, and then kind of go back into that. So, again, there's a lot of stuff that Amazon Prime could do. This was a great introduction for Masters of the Universe to any of the young people that have not seen the show, that have not watched the old show. I also thought I will say this, the Amazon Prime truck crashing in there when the first villain came on Earth, I thought was absolutely hilarious. I thought that was a great plug for Amazon Prime. I really did. But again, there was a lot of jokes in this movie, some unnecessary, yes, but I thought this film was a great time, and ultimately I had a great time with it, as I give it a 7 out of 10, which on my scale is not bad. It's a lot better than The Mandalorian, and it's not as great as Project Hail Mary, but it's still a really good movie to enjoy with your family. So if you want to go see a great movie, this definitely is one of them. And of course, I really enjoyed it. But you guys let me know, of course, your thoughts on this in the comments down below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, turn that bell on, as we do our best to post on this channel every single day. Gonna start posting reviews for the films that I see now. So didn't do one for Mandalorian, did do one for Mandalorian, didn't do one last week for Pressure. I was going to, but just didn't have enough time. So hopefully we can start getting that back up. Next week will be Disclosure Day. Cannot wait for that film. So stay tuned, hit the sub button, leave a comment down below. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all in the next video. Peace.